Matter in our surrounding. Earlier, matter was classified as air, earth, fire, sky, and water. In modern times, matter is classified into physical properties and chemical properties. Physical nature of matter. Matter is made up of particles. So, particles of matter are very small. These particles have different characteristics. So, characteristics of particles of matter have space between them. So, when we make tea, coffee, or lemonade, particle of one type of matter gets into the spaces between the particle of other. This shows that there is enough space between particles of matter. Particle of matter are continuously moving. Particle of matter possess kinetic energy, means energy that is generated due to motion. So as the temperature rises, particles move faster. Therefore, increase in temperature, the kinetic energy of the particle will also increase. Diffusion, intermixing of particles of two different types of matter on their own is known as diffusion. On heating, diffusion becomes faster because when we heat, intermixing of particle will be more because there will be more kinetic energy. Particles of matter attract each other. States of matter. There are three states of matter: solid, liquid, and gas. States of matter arise due to variation in the characteristics of the particles of matter. The solid state. Characteristics of solids: they have definite shape, they have distinct boundaries, fixed volume, that is, they have negligible compressibility. Compressibility means degree to which the volume of substance changes under pressure. When we apply pressure, how much the shape of it will change. So they have that fixed volume and negligible compressibility. Tendency to maintain their shape when subjected to outside force. So even if we apply force from outside, their shape will remain same. They are rigid, that is, they can break under force, but it is difficult to change shape. Examples of solid. A rubber band changes shape under force but regains the same shape when the force is removed. If excessive force is applied, it will break, but that outer thing of the rubber will remain same. The change of each individual sugar or salt crystal remains fixed whether we take in a hand, put in plate or jar. A sponge has minute holes in which air is trapped. When we press it, air is expelled out and we are able to compress it. The liquid state. Characteristic of liquids. They have no shape but a fixed volume. They take the shape of the container in which they are kept. If we put it in a circular container, it will take that shape. If we put it in square, it will take that shape. Liquids flow and change shape, so are not rigid, but they can be called fluid. Solid, liquids, and gases can diffuse in liquids. All living creatures need to breathe for survival. The aquatic animals can breathe underwater due to the presence of dissolved oxygen in water. Because the oxygen gas can dissolve in liquid, it has high diffusion rate. Rate of diffusion of liquids are higher than that of solids. In liquid state, particles move freely and have greater space between each other as compared to particles in the solid state. Gaseous state, they are highly compressible. The liquefied petroleum gas, that is LPG, cylinder that we get in our homes for cooking, or the oxygen supplied to hospitals in cylinder is compressed gas. Compressed natural gas, CNG, is used as fuel these days in vehicles. Due to its high compressibility, large volume of gas can be compressed into small cylinder and transported easily. We come to know what is being cooked in the kitchen without even entering there by the smell that reaches our nostrils. The particles of the aroma of food mix with the particles of air spread from the kitchen, reach us and even further away. Smell of hot cooked food reaches us in seconds. Compare this with the rate of diffusion of solids and liquids. This happens because high speed of particles and large space between them. Gases show the property of diffusing very fast into other gases. Gas exerts pressure on the walls of the container. So in gaseous state, particles move about randomly at high speed. Due to this random movement, the particles hit each other and also the walls of the container. The pressure exerted by the gas is because of this force exerted by gas particles per unit area on the walls of the container. Conversion of solids to liquids. On increasing the temperature of solids, kinetic energy of the particle increases. Due to increase in kinetic energy, particles start vibrating with greater speeds. Energy supplied by heat overcomes the force of attraction between the particles. Particles leave their fixed position and start moving more freely. A stage is reached when solids melt and converted to a liquid. Melting point. The minimum temperature at which a solid melts to become a liquid at the atmospheric pressure. Atmospheric pressure means the force exerted on the surface by the air above it as gravity pulls it to earth. The melting point of solid is an indication of the strength of the force of attraction between its particles. The melting point of ice is 273.15 Kelvin. Fusion. The process of melting, that is change of solid state into liquid state, is known as fusion. When solid melts, its temperature remains the same. Where does the heat energy go? The heat gets used up in changing the state by overcoming the force of attraction between the particles. Latent heat. When solid melts, heat energy is absorbed by ice without showing rise in temperature. It is considered that it gets hidden into the content of the beaker and is known as latent heat. Latent means hidden. Latent heat of fusion, the amount of heat energy that is required to change 1 kg of a solid into liquid at atmospheric pressure at its melting point, is known as latent heat of fusion. Particles in water at 0 degrees Celsius have more energy as compared to particles in ice at the same temperature. Conversion of liquids to gas. When we supply heat energy to water, particles start moving even faster. A point is reached when the particles have enough energy to break free from force of attraction. At this temperature, liquids start changing into gas. Boiling point. The temperature at which a liquid starts boiling at the atmospheric pressure. Boiling point of water is 373 Kelvin. Latent heat of vaporization. The amount of heat energy required to convert 1 kg of liquid into gas at atmospheric pressure at its boiling point. Water vapor means steam at 373 Kelvin have more energy than water at same temperature because particles in steam have absorbed extra energy in the form of latent heat of vaporization. States of matter can be changed into another state by changing the temperature. So solid state, if we heat, we get liquid state. If we heat liquids, we get gases. If we cool gases, we will get liquid, and if we cool liquid, we will get solid. Sublimation, a change of state directly from solid to gas without changing into liquid state is called sublimation. Deposition, the direct change of gas to solid without changing into liquid. Liquefaction of gas is done in two methods, applying pressure and reducing temperature. Solid carbon dioxide or dry ice. It is stored under high pressure. Solid carbon dioxide gets converted directly to gaseous state on decrease of pressure to 1 atmosphere without coming into liquid state. State of substance is determined by pressure and temperature. This is interconversion of three states of matter. If liquid is converted to gas, it is known as vaporization. If gas is converted to liquid, it is known as condensation. If gas is converted to solid, it is known as deposition. If solids are converted to gas, then it is sublimation. Solid converted to liquid is fusion, and liquid to solid is solidification. Evaporation. A small fraction of particles at the surface having higher kinetic energy is able to break away from the force of attraction of other particles and gets converted into vapor phenomena of change of liquid into vapors at any temperature below its boiling point. Factors that lead to increase in rate of evaporation. An increase of surface area. So if the surface area is increased, the rate of evaporation increases. This can be seen when we put clothes for drying. If we spread them out, they will dry faster. And increase of temperature. With increase in temperature, more number of particles get enough kinetic energy to go into the vapor state. A decrease in humidity. Humidity means amount of water vapor that is present in air. Air around us cannot hold more than a definite amount of water vapor at a given temperature. If the amount of water in air is high, the rate of evaporation decreases. An increase in wind speed. Clothes dry faster on a windy day because with increase in wind speed, the particles of water vapor move away with the wind, decreasing the amount of water vapor in the surrounding. How evaporation causes cooling. When we pour acetone on palm, we feel cool. Particles gain energy from your palm or surrounding and evaporate, causing palm to cool. After hot sunny day, people sprinkle water on the roof or open ground because large latent heat of vaporization of water helps to cool the hot surface. Why we should wear cotton clothes in summer? During summer, we perspire, means give out sweat more because of the mechanism of our body which keeps us cool. During evaporation, the particles at the surface of liquids gain energy from the surrounding or the body surface and change into vapors. The heat energy equal to the latent heat of vaporization is absorbed from the body, leaving the body cool. Cotton, being good absorber of water, helps in absorbing the sweat and exposing it to the atmosphere for easy evaporation. Why do we see water droplets on the outer surface of a glass containing ice-cold water? The water vapor present in the air on coming in contact with the cold glass of water loses energy and gets converted to liquid state, which we see as water droplets.